Danielle, and I have a lifelong passion for cooking. I'm a wife, a mother of 4, and a strong advocate for a vegan, plant-based, organic lifestyle. Over the last 10 years, I've been honing in my vegan, plant-based skills, and I'm here to bring them to you in my Plant Beach Family Kitchen. Hi, and welcome back to another episode of my Plant Beach Family Kitchen. Today, I'm super excited to bring you this vegan, plant-based vanilla frosting. I have been trying for so long to develop a frosting that would actually sit out maybe while you're having like a birthday party and you wanted to assemble the cake before the party starts. This frosting really holds up in regular temperatures. Obviously, if you took it to the beach and it was in the blazing sun, it would still kind of melt, but it does hold really good. So to get started, I have a mix of cashews and macadamia nuts. Now you can do the whole recipe, and again, we'll post it at the end of the video so you can see the amounts. You can do all cashews for a really, really creamy mixture. You can do all macadamia nuts if you've had too many dishes with cashews and you want to try to change up the nut. There is a slight undertone of like a nut meal texture. It's so subtle. I've asked some of my neighbors and they all say that they don't even notice it. So for me, I like it because it offers me a different nut. It offers me, you could really just call it a healthy dish, really. But today I'm doing a mix of them, which gives you the best of both worlds. The cashews give it more of a creamy, of course, beautiful, luxurious texture. The macadamia nuts offer a really nice white, fluffy, almost marshmallowy taste and flavor. So in here, I've got the cashews and macadamia nuts. I'm gonna put a little salt and a little bit of ground chia. That helps just hold everything together and of course bumps up the nutrition density in this dish. I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of coconut oil. Coconut oil didn't want to go in there today. I've got a tablespoon of lemon juice. I've got about 4 tablespoons of maple syrup and vanilla. And that all goes into the blender. And here, what we're gonna do next is we're gonna work it a little bit. This is a 2-step process frosting. So we're gonna work this down. If you're using macadamia nuts, you may find you have to add a little bit more water to the mixture. Again, you can always add, but you can't take out. So just do it tablespoon at a time. You'd be surprised, a little bit of water can just help that mixture go. And we're not looking for a thin texture. We're looking for it just to come together with no graininess left. So I'm going to turn on the blender, full speed. Okay, and I can see right off the bat here that I need just a little bit of water. So again, I'm just going to add a little bit because we just want it to come together. And I'm going to turn on the blender again. And whenever your kids are asking you for something that you don't particularly want to do or give them, you could just turn on your blender. And perfect. See, just that little bit of water did the trick. And you can see it's all come together. So first thing, we're going to take what we've just blended and we're going to put it in a bowl. Okay, and it's already got all the flavorings in there. It's got, you know, all the sweeteners and everything that you would need. So this is good to go. Put it into a bowl, and I like to chill my bowls. If you have some time when you're making this frosting, it just helps it come together if everything is cold. So I try to put my bowls in the fridge or my beaters, anything like that. Okay, and then next up, the second part of what we're gonna make is, and see, there you go, that's what the nut mixture looks like. Now we're going to add our coconut cream. We're going to make the whipped cream. So I like to use this can of coconut milk because I've checked the resources. They don't have the BPS in there, BPA. So when I'm making this, I can feel a little bit at ease about how it's being processed. So again, to open it up, I like to use 2 cans of whipped cream in here, 2 cans of coconut milk. Again, a little trick, you want to keep these in the fridge so that way the water and the fat separates. The water goes to the bottom and the fat comes to the top. So I like to flip it over and open up the can. Makes it easy to dump out the water. And then what you have left, see, what you have left is the coconut cream inside. So I like to scoop that out, put this in your bowl as well, and then we're going to blend it. Now, you can leave it here. You can add a little bit more vanilla, but remember, we're trying to avoid having too much wetness in here. So you want to try to get out all the liquid that you can. But I like to add a little bit of a surprise of flavor, and that's almond extract. And I literally just add like a teaspoon's worth in there. It just gives a flavor that makes them go, what is that? You can certainly leave it out, or you can add a touch of vanilla, and I like to put in vanilla powder. Now this is not necessary, but it is pretty expensive. So if the holidays are coming up and you somebody's looking to get you a gift, vanilla bean powder is amazing. So I like to put about a teaspoon of that in here. You can also just open up a vanilla bean and use the insides of the vanilla bean. Okay, so you'll still get that same flavor. And then I like to just take this here and whip it. Get everything incorporated. And look, you can see right there, it's a complete whip. Now, I like to come back over to our nut mixture and make sure you whip that too. You want to get everything nice and light. And what we're going to do is we're going to add our whipped cream to this. Now you see how that's doing that? If you find that you've got that problem at home, simply just use a towel and place your bowl on the towel, and that won't happen as much. Okay, so, and then what we're going to do is we're going to take the whipped cream. I like to add it in sections, so half of the whipped cream first, and then I like to whip that together. Add the second half. Okay. And then incorporate that as well. And look at that. So from here, you want to take this mixture, you want to put it in the fridge, and you can top your cupcakes just as is. You see it's a little loose, but it'll set up in the fridge. I'm going to get that one for you. And this is what it looks like when it has set up a little bit. And you could see, look at the thickness of that. Looks like real frosting, right? So you can do that. You can frost a cake like that, or you can take it if you want to make it just a little bit prettier. And you can, I like to sometimes use something to hold the bag inside. Okay. Scoop some of your frosting into the bag. Just like that. Lift it up. So there you have it. You have a little piping bag, and you can just snip the end off, and you can frost your cupcake. And it should stay for you as long as the temperature of our house is around 77 degrees. And I put this out the other day and it stayed there for a couple hours before it started to drip and do that melty thing. So there you go. This is a vanilla frosting that is refined sugar-free, made out of nuts and coconut, and it tastes delicious. It doesn't get any better than this. All right, be sure to subscribe to our channel, like us, let me know what you want to see, and in the meantime, enjoy the recipes that we're providing for you. Have a great day.